table is this one, student ID and
Yes.
name. So
Yes.
this is the student ID
Yes.
and this is the name. So you check update student, the name, set name is equal name, and which I put this name, I mean, and this is where student ID is equal to student ID, which you did.
Yes, you need to select even student ID is coming for you, I think that. Okay, click on OK.
Okay.
So are you getting student ID in the SQL Server grid view? In the grid view, are you getting student ID?
Student ID?
In the grid view, are you getting student ID? Just show me the grid view. Just show grid view. Okay.
No.
No, I mean open the source. Just open the source here. So what is the query you have here? Just the SQL data source. Here, see, select this ASP SQL data source on the top. Move towards right side. The scroll bar, you move towards right side. Just move right side. Here there is no IDC. You require student ID. Data key is required. Based on what you exactly try to update it, student ID is required or not?
Yes, that's right.
You keep there now student ID. Student ID.
I put in the brackets.
In the brackets you put brackets, square brackets. You need not put in the square brackets, but if it's better to put always in the square brackets. Inside that you put student ID.
Okay, sure. Sorry, 1 second.
Yes, put student ID. Underscore ID. Yes. Now come to grid view. Further in the grid view, have you taken a data key name? You need to take data key name in this.
Sorry?
Data key names. Data key name is going to be select the grid view. Select grid view. So in this data key names, here you have properties. Data key names property you have here. Right side properties window.
Yeah.
Properties window. There you have data key names. Go with the key names. On the top you have data key names.
Yes, it's
go up a little bit.
Data key names.
Data. You have see there.
Yeah, this one.
Click on that. Select now here student ID. Student underscore ID you put here. Underscore ID.
Okay.
Click on OK. Now try to run. This time it gets updated. Change it. Yes.
Yeah. What is the problem?
To update table in the in a row, you need to know some primary key. Based on the primary key only you can update.
Yeah, that's right.
So you haven't added the key there. Without adding key, you're trying to update there. How it updates?
Okay. That's right. But what you did here? I mean, data key names. Why you put why you put it here? Data key names. Why?
Primary key in the table. Now when you click on the edit, it's going to be selected. Student ID will be getting selected for that row.
Okay.
Based on that particular value, it can be updating. Got my point?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's like that.
Yes.
Okay. That's student ID there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's the problem.
So what happens with all these? You need to practice a lot when you get a good command over it.
Yeah. You are right. Yeah. Right. Yesterday, today morning, which you show us, that's also very good. We learn a lot for that. So you give me that video that I can practice a lot, and then I will be okay.
Yes. The reason why I say that is, in theory part you can just listen. Once you listen, you understand that's enough. But practically steps, all these are step by step.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless you practice, you cannot get hold on that. You may understand, but while working, unless you practice, you cannot remember these steps.
Okay.
Just like
Okay.
car
Yeah.
driving, when you take, in the case of car driving, what happens? You may read theory, so you need to first start car, then you need to put into first gear, something like that. Then you need to slowly accelerate. Then after that, you change gear, then you have to speed up car. Like this, you may say probably, but unless you practice them, you cannot drive like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now today we are going to do with the emails, then captcha, then link data source. Those things we see. Okay. Can you open
Okay.
Visual Studio? First of all, let us start with the validations. Let us work with the validations first of all.
Okay. I put a new project.
No, new
Same.
project is not required. Same page you take here. Take the same,
Okay.
same. I mean, one more page you start. You start another page.
Yeah. This one. Uh, Restart. Yeah. I will close this.
Yes. No, no, no. Start in the same project you try to do.
Okay. Same.
Same project.
Yeah. But tomorrow morning I will start a different one. That's why.
Yes. Otherwise,
Okay.
start new one. Otherwise, start new one. No problem. Go with the new. Go with the
No.
new.
This is a new site we have created.
Okay.
This is the morning project.
Okay. Then what to do in this? Just try to go with the file, then create a new project. Not project, website you say, in fact. Try to say this as website.
Okay. New website. I mean,
Yes, new website.
web form.
New website. No, no. Yes, new web form. Sorry. In the same new web form you have to say. Try to put
Okay.
name as validations form. Validations. Validations form. Okay. So, as far as ASP.NET is concerned, here you have validation mechanism and validation controls are available. So these controls validate the user input data to ensure that useless, unauthenticated or contradictory data don't get stored. So
Okay.
whenever you come into here, the validation controls, click on the toolbox here, click on the toolbox. No, no.
Toolbox. Yeah.
Yes, click on the toolbox. In the bottom, you can find here the validation controls. Scroll down further. You have see
Yeah.
validation. You have validation. See in that.
Yeah. Yeah. I have validation. This is
Okay.
validation.
These are nothing but different validators. Compare validator, custom validator, range validator, regular expression validator, required field validator, then validation summary. So these are going to be different types of validators we have. These are called as validation controls. Compare validator, custom validator, range validator, regular expression validator, required field validator, validation summary. These are going to be different types of validation controls available for us. Okay, so these can be called as different types of validation controls for us. Okay, so we need to now look into them. So the different controls available with the ASP.NET Web Forms are required field validator, then range validator, compare validator, regular expression validator, custom validator, and even you have the validation summary. So whenever you look at the validation controls, they are nothing but classes. So those classes are inherited from the base validator class. So whatever properties are available in the base validator, they get inherited into the properties and methods of the base validator get inherited into these controls. Okay, so the important properties of the base validator are, first of all, control to validate. So this is going to indicate the input control to validate. With the help of that control, we are going to validate the input control. Suppose you take a text box. Into the text box, you have to type email ID. Okay, if you enter in the proper format email ID, then it should be accepted, otherwise should not be accepted. Then you can validate such control. Getting my point here, Mansoor? Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
listening. Yeah.
Suppose you take a text box. In the text box, probably you input email ID. Whether it is proper email ID or not, you need to identify. You cannot verify email ID, but you can validate.
That's
Validate
right.
meaning is whether it's coming in the proper format or not, that you check. Well, I mean, verification means whether it's existing or not, that you cannot check.
Yeah.
Whether email ID is
Yeah.
existing or not, it's impossible task, but you can validate that whether it's email ID or not, you can check. Proper email ID or not, you can find out because it takes certain format. First of all, you have a user ID, then followed by @ symbol, then followed by you have some company name, then .com, .org, .net, .edu, or it's a .co.in, something like that you have there. So therefore, what you have exactly is email ID has certain pattern. In that pattern, it should be occurring. Otherwise, it should invalidate it. So control to validate is nothing but the validation control is going to be validating the given control there. You have a validation control that can be validating a text box. Probably you take. So in the text box, you are going to enter a email ID. The display.
Okay.
In the case of display, it's going to show the error message. Then enable client
Yeah.
script. Is Mansoor, you're trying to say something?
Sorry, what you said?
No, you are saying something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then enable client script. It is going to be indicating whether client side validation will take. Server side, whatever validation you are doing is server side validation. Enable client script, when you write, you can do that with the client side JavaScript. With that also you can be enabling. So you can be validating it. Enabled you have there. Enabled is nothing but enables or disables the validator. It's going to be enabling or it's going to be disabling. So with the help of the enabled equal to true, it gets enabled, otherwise it will be disabled. Then you have error message. In the case of error message, it shows the type of error which is occurring there. Then similarly, text you have. Error text you can show there. Then is valid. So whether the control is valid or not, it can identify. So like this, you are going to have here different types of properties and methods you can use there. The different types of validation controls are, first thing is required field validator. The required field validator control ensures that the required field is not empty. It is generally tied to the text box to force input into the text box. Suppose you have a text box, something like user ID. So you are trying to register a particular user without entering user ID. So in such cases, you should get the validation message. Without entering user ID, if you try to register, it's meaningless. So you must enter user ID. For that purpose, you can use required field validator. Understood, Mansoor?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, then similarly, we have another control, another validation control called as range validator. So range validator control verifies that the input value falls within a predetermined range. For example, you are trying to enter an employee age, you are trying to enter. Employee age must be falling within the 21 to 60 or 21 to 58. What is the age limit in Pakistan as far as upper age limit is concerned for employee, government employee, Mansoor?
60.
60 years.
After 60, they are retired.
They get retired. You have government employment system in Pakistan too?
Yeah.
Okay. So then see here, the range validator control verifies that the input value falls within a predetermined range. It has three specific properties. One is type, one is minimum value, other one is going to be maximum value. So here, as far as type is concerned, you can take a currency type, you can take date type, you can take double type, or you can take integer, or you can take the string. So it can be taking a maximum value as well as a minimum value. You can have a minimum value, you can have a maximum value. So that can be range validator control. One more thing is compare validator. In the case of compare validator, it's going to be comparing a value in one control with a fixed value or a value in another control. It is in the case of the enter password, re-enter password. You can compare there. Suppose you enter in two text boxes password. One is what enter password. Second thing is what re-enter password. So normally we do that. So in such cases, you can compare with the help of the compare validator. In the case of range validator, the given control is actually having the specified range of values or not. If it's not containing a value from the specified range, it is going to throw error there. Similarly, you have a compare validator. In the case of compare validator, it is going to be comparing a value of one control with another control value. So it is normally for the enter password and re-enter password, there it can be working.
Okay.
Then similarly, regular expression validator. In the case of regular expression validator, we can be verifying the email ID. Normally email ID, or we can say, you can go with the US phone number or US zip code. So such things you can be verifying with the help of the regular expression validator. We can do such things with the help of the regular expression validator. Similarly, you can have a custom validator. Custom validator control allows writing application-specific custom validation routines for both the client side and the server side. You can write your own validation with the help of the custom validation. So you have validation summary. With that in the bottom, you can be showing the validations. Which validation is failing and which one is succeeding, you can find out in that. Now let's take actually an example, try to do it. So
Okay.
now come to the page. In the page, try to go with a registration form. Take a registration form.
Registration form?
Yes, a registration form or something like, for example, say 2005 elections. You try to put like that. 2005 elections. Say it as here. 2005. Take like this. No. Start. Not that. Go to the ASP page. Here, this is what you put. First of all, a H1 in this. H1 you put H1 tag. Give a heading as 2015 elections. 2015 elections you can put. I can send some code, just try to put that code. It's better to put that code. Okay, just try to put this piece of code. I'm sending through email.
Okay.
So instead of you make, it comes very quickly for you. So take like this. So much time I think now. Okay, this is not required. Yes, have sent to your Gmail ID some code. Just take that code.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yes, you copy that from table till end. Copy that and try to put. Go to the source. In the source. No, outside div you try to put. Outside div you try to put. After div you put it. After closing div. Yes. No, that is wrong. Okay. After that, put now. How it looks, see. Come to the design and see. It is shown like this for you. Okay. Take it as here. Some president you remove, but so here you need to choose a candidate. So from that, try to add the element. Try to add the. Here what you do. Okay, that we see. Why it's showing error? Can you go to source in this? Can you go to source? So BTN, it's giving error there. Last one.
This one.
Not that. It's showing with the button control. In the bottom you have button. Come down completely. So where is the button control? Where do we have it? Just can you go BTN submit? BTN submit is showing this kind of error for you.
BTN this one.
So on click, I think you don't have. Once again, come to the design there. Come to design. Duplicate style attributes. Can you go to source? Come to source again. Style, is it coming twice? Yes, style is coming twice. Here you can remove this.
This one?
One of the styles you can remove. This. Yeah, that one you remove. That one you remove. Yes.
Oh, full tag.
Yes. Now see here. Come to design again. check it.
Yeah, now
Like
it's
this
fine.
you are getting it. So this way you are getting the submit. Now take the first control here. Please choose a candidate. Select it. Drop down list. So here go to the items. You have in the left right side in the properties you get items. Yes. Where is items? Collection. Bottom the bottom you have seen. Scroll down. You have collection there. Items collection. Scroll down further. You further scroll down.
This item type?
No. Further scroll down. Collection you have there. See the collection. Items collection. Click on that. Okay. Here remove the names and try to put somebody else names.
Yeah.
Yes. Those things you try to put different.
Remove it.
Yes. Remove and try to put your own names in that. Now
Okay.
try to put the name.
Okay. What put the name?
Whatever names you want to put, you put. Okay, second name also you can put some other name. One more you add there. Yeah, one more name you can put.
Okay. Oh, sorry, this one here.
Otherwise, you can delete that. Last item you can delete. Only 3 also you can keep. No issue with that.
Okay.
Fine. Now click on OK. You have 4 items. Now how
Yeah.
these are collected? See, this is a drop down list. So,
Yeah.
and to the right of this you have a validation control. So click on this. Please choose a candidate. Select this here.
This one?
No. Here you see right side to the right side of the drop down list you have a control. Please choose a candidate.
Yeah.
See, press F4 for the control. Select the control and see the properties for that. Click on the choose
Which?
here. No. Here, click on the please choose. Your outside. Yes. Now this is what exactly required field. This is called as required
Yes.
field validator. Okay. Now come to the here. See you have control. What are the things you have in this? See, come down in this. You can find out right side in the properties window.
Okay.
What are the things available? See that please choose a candidate error message you have here. Control to validate is what exactly? Control to validate. What is the control is validating for us?
Candidate validating us this one.
DDL
Control
candidate. So where is
Yeah.
the DDL candidate? DDL candidate is the drop down list. Whatever just now you added, that is control. You can see in the left
This
side,
one.
that's the control you have there. Similarly, next thing is what you have after that. You can choose initial value. What is the initial value you have here? Just see. That is okay. Click outside now. So this is what initial value. What is the initial value here? You have initial value in the bottom. Further scroll down in the properties window. Please choose a candidate you have seen. Initial value.
Yes, this one.
That's the value appearing there for us.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Further scroll down in this. In the properties window. So further scroll down. So like this actually you have this. RFV, this is called, candidate. This is called as required field validator. RFV meaning is what? Required field validator candidate. That's the name of the control. So that
Okay.
control is added for us. Now
Okay.
similarly, here see house. You have a house here. So in the case of
Yeah.
house, red, blue, green, yellow. You have total 4 items in that. Fine.
Okay.
And here see enter your house name. You have house name, select the enter your house name control. Yes, click on that. No, don't click like
Yeah.
just only once. You see the properties for that.
Yes.
RSB houses is again that is also what required field validator we have here. So control to validate is RBL house. That is radio button.
Yes.
Left house that is you have like this. Control to validate. Then scroll down here further. Okay, RFV house we have taken here. So This is what view state mode is inherit. Can you go up a little bit? Go up a little bit in the properties. Okay, further go up in this. See here, further you go up. Okay, so fine. Okay, further, just see the properties once again. Here, one by one you go through. No, those controls only. This enter your house name. You have in this. You don't have any
Yeah.
validation group. That is okay. Next thing, come with a class. Try to see the class in this. Class is exactly what for you. The class has to be here in this. Class you can
TXT.
take. It is range validator. So you got
Okay.
that one. Click on that. It's called as range validator. It is going to be a range validator. What is the range for this? See, maximum value 12, minimum value 6. We have taken like this.
Okay.
It should be in that range.
Okay.
And what control is getting validated here? TXT class is getting validated here. That particular control, class control is getting actually validated with that. TXT class
Okay.
it is. In the left side, you
Okay.
see, in the left side, TXT class, above that, like this you make. The next thing is what here, you have email ID, select it. So it is being validated by enter your email. You see here, enter your email, you are going to validate with that. Click on that. So what is the pattern we have taken? See, validation expression you can see here. This is the email ID pattern. There is a pattern for email ID.
Okay.
It comes under regular expressions. This comes under regular expressions. So this is the pattern for email ID. Like this we have taken there. And in the bottom, you have here error messages totally. All the error messages you can see here. This is called as validation summary. So we are using
Okay.
required field validator, range validator. One more thing is here. Range validator we use. Then similarly, here it is. Regular expression. One more thing is required field. Total 3 validations we have used. Just try to run this. It goes there. You did not make this as starting.
Yeah, start this one. The submit button, server click submit. Okay. This button,
Yes. Okay. Now close the form.
this one.
2 times on that. 2 times you click on that. On submit you click 2 times. Fine. Now come to that page. Try to run that. So now right click here. Yes, view in browser.
Oh, the form,
Yes.
form
Unobtrusive validation requires a script mapping resource for jQuery. So what you do, just go to this one. Once again, go to the form, open the source, and at the top of this one, just after immediately form, try to drag and drop script manager.
here.
Yes, in the form. Where is the form?
This one.
After form tag, yes, after that greater than symbol. No, within the form, I'm saying within the form. Starting form tag, after starting form tag, before div you put it.
Before, yeah, okay. Here.
Yes, press enter key. Now drag and drop. Go to the toolbox. From here, go to the Ajax.
Ajax?
Ajax, yes. You require here in the Ajax, there is one control called as script manager. Script manager.
Yeah, this one
Click
here.
2 times. 2 times you click on that. Automatically it appears for us. Now try to run again.
Why you put why you put the this script manager here?
Because it should be generating for us required JavaScript automatically.
Oh,
Generates
okay.
required JavaScript. Try to run the page now.
One sec. Yeah. This. Web forms. Unhooked with mod required script mapping jQuery.
Yes, jQuery is
We
required
have
for
to
you.
put the,
Just a minute. So we need to put the jQuery. Fine.
we put jQuery here.
Just a minute.
Okay, sorry.
You need to put jQuery. Top link you have to put. So that is going to be jQuery link. jQuery link actually we require jQuery CDN we put there. You can take content developer network, from there you can be taking it. jQuery link you can put even from the Google, we can use it and we can keep it.
Sorry, what is that?
From the Google, you can take and you can put the link. I'm sending you the link.
Oh,
This link you need to put in the script in the header part. You have to put it
okay.
in the header part. You must be keeping it. I'm just typing in the window here. So take
Okay.
it the chart window. I sent it. Copy the script and try to put in the header tag.
Okay. After this, after forms,
No. Where do you put this one?
on the top.
Yes. Within the head of the title.
Yeah, after the title.
Yes.
After title. Yeah.
Yes. Press enter key there.
Yeah.
Now try to run again.
Okay. Yeah, web authorization forms jQuery, please.
Still
Add,
it's giving error.
yeah.
It's giving still error.
Yes.
Okay, now try to run this again. Try to run this.
Which one?
Yeah, try to run that.
This one?
Yes. Run the page, same page, try to see.
Same page? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Mapping name jQuery case and and validation errors.
Go to web.config file. Can you open web.config file? Open the web.config file. Here see,
Yeah.
I have typed something in the chart window. Copy from chart window that one. Have typed
Chart
something in the
window?
chart. Yes, in the chart window. Go to meeting.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Copy
one.
that. Copy that. So after the connection strings, you paste it. After connection strings, closing tag. After closing tag, after closing, yes, there. Press enter again, paste it.
Yeah.
Okay, now try to run this. Not the web.config file. You need to, yes, validation
Yeah.
page. It's coming up now.
Yeah.
Suppose you don't set, go with the please choose a candidate. Try to submit. What happens? See there. Enter your
Yeah.
house name. It's saying like this. Okay,
Yeah.
suppose you select green. Select green and try to see with that. Go with the green and submit. So nothing is shown there. So go with the red and try to type here some class. Try to enter some class which is some 200 you enter. Class you enter 200. Now 200 you enter. Click on submit. What happens? See, it says
Yeah.
class 6 to 12 only. You enter some in the place of email ID something you type, just don't put a proper email ID. Now submit, you say enter
Yeah,
your
email
email,
ID.
it's saying like this. So
Yeah.
this way you can validate, it can show the messages for you.
Okay.
This is called as basically validation. You are validating it. So here we have seen the regular expression validator, required field validator. One more thing is here what we have used the range
Range.
validator. And now try to create your own form. Try to create one form yourself. In that form, try to enter user ID, then try to enter first name, try to enter last name, then similarly try to enter age, then followed by try to use there, try to enter age, then try to enter other thing like email ID, then try to enter contact number, then try to enter password, re-enter password. Those fields are required. Try to create a new form with those things.
Okay.
A new web form create. First of all, note down in the notepad what columns are required. Put in the notepad.
Okay.
Hello Sandeep, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing okay. How are you?
So now take here the go with the new in the new form, new notepad. Take notepad. In that try to put here. First thing is user ID. User ID. Then similarly, second column should be name. First name. Take first name. Then you have last name. Then followed by here email ID. Enter age, email ID you take. After that age, you put age. Then after that, try to put it as here something like password. Re-enter password. Password. Re-enter password. Okay. So like this we should be entering data. Even you take captcha text box. Captcha text box also you must take.
Okay.
Captcha text box also you must be taking there. Take captcha text box. Captcha 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 captcha.
CAPTCHA.
PCHA captcha, not CHA or CHA. Captcha text box. Okay, so try to create columns. Here my requirement C. User ID is compulsory. Without entering user ID, if you try to submit form, it should give error. So therefore, what kind of validation is required here? Required field validator. The field is compulsory there. User ID. Okay, user ID has to be having a data in that. Similarly, take the first name. First name should have data in that. Last name you can leave it. Email ID when you enter here, the email ID should be containing a valid email ID. Otherwise, it should show some error message. And when you take age must be between 21 to 60. It must be between 21 to 60. There is a range for the age. And when you enter password and re-enter password, they should be matching. Both of them have to match. Otherwise, you have to get error message. Okay, so what are the controls we use? For user ID, we use a required field validator. With the help of the required field validator, you can validate the user ID. So with the help of, for first name what we use required field validator. It is field FIELD you take.
Okay, the name it should be. Okay, that's fine.
So the first name is compulsory. You should have for first name also required field validator. Without entering first name, if you try to proceed, it should give error message. Okay, last name it's not mandatory. That's up to you. If you want to enter, you can enter. Otherwise, you can leave. No validation for the last name. Email ID requires validation. Proper email ID you have to enter. So when you look at age, 21 to 60 you take. In the case of age, it should take a value between 21 to 60. If you enter more than 60 or if you enter less than 21, it should not accept. This is not range field require, range validator we require. So in the case of password and re-enter password, both of them have to be compared with the help of the compare password, compare field, compare validator. With the help of compare validator, you have to compare both the things, password as well as re-enter password. Okay, then here I was saying to you yesterday, we need to put a captcha. For captcha text box, we need to create a captcha image. It should be coming up. So that we make later on. But first of all, try to make validations for those things. Within some 10 minutes, you have to finish those things. You take a table or whatever you want to take, try to put a proper user interface there with them. Create a new registration page. In that registration page, try to put those things.
Okay.
User ID, first name, last name, email, age, password, confirm password. You say instead of saying re-enter, confirm password. You can put. Okay, submit you created. Then in the case of user ID, so put a required field validator. What is the control? Control name is what exactly? It's validation you have there. So
Required field. Required
yes,
field.
not name, that is enter user ID you put. Enter
Sorry,
user
yeah.
ID. And
Sorry,
error
yeah.
message also you must set. That's not error message. It's a no. I mean, please enter valid ID. Please enter user ID. You put like that. Please enter user ID. Okay. Initial also you should have there. It's error. Whenever you don't enter, it's going to be shown. Initial value also you have seen in this in the control in the properties. You have some initial value.
Yeah.
So scroll down. There you have the
Initial
initial
value.
value. Initial value somewhere you have. Just check. Initial value you have see there. Yes.
Yeah.
User ID. Enter user ID. Enter user ID and try to give proper names. Don't keep required field validator that much big. Write it RFV user ID you put. RFV user ID you write name. Not that. No, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about name. Where is
This
name?
one.
No, no, name. Yes, that one ID, correct. Write it as RFD user ID. RFV user ID. RFV, no, no, V for validation. RFV user ID you put. Yes, don't use underscores. Underscore don't use. RFV user ID. Don't put space also. Space is not allowed.
Okay.
It's invalid. Write RFV user ID. Just type like that. User ID. Like this you put it. Then similarly you take the first name. For first name also try to put. Yes, please enter username. Initial value you enter, as well as you need to
Yes.
put the error message. In the error message say that name is not entered. Error message is that. You have to put
Yeah.
username is not entered, you have to put error message.
Yes. User, please enter username.
No, change it. It is same.
Okay.
So right there, username is not entered. Okay. Similarly, for the ID also you can put error message. For user ID also, user ID not entered, you can put.
Okay.
User ID is not entered, you can put error message. Shamant and 7 is in lane. Shamant? Hey Shamant. Shamant? 7 in lane. Not entered, you put that message. Now go to the email. In the email, try to take the validation control, try to put here this one as email validator. Regular expression validator. Take the regular expression validator. Yes, put there. So here, even for this also proper name you try to put. This REV you put. REV email.
Okay.
REV email. So make it as REV email, then followed by here. So what is the initial value? Initial value you must enter.
Yeah.
Enter valid email ID, initial value.
Error message.
Error message is invalid email ID. Error message is invalid email ID.
Okay.
So try to put initial value also. You have an initial value in this, see?
Yes, I'm looking for an issue.
It seems you have the initial value, no problem. Don't put any initial value then, if not available.
Okay.
Take the age now. In the case of age, you take here, you take for age, range validator. Take it. Then try to make it as, so here write it as RV age. No, it is RV just range validator, RV age you can put. So error message is what? Enter age in between 21 to 60. Between 21 to 60. Yes. Now here minimum value as well as maximum also you have to take here. Maximum is 60. Minimum should be maximum is 60.
Maximum 60.
Yes. Minimum 21. Now come to the password. So under re-enter password you take. There it's not required because for two controls we use same thing. Wherever it's re-enter password, there you take the this is compare validator. Okay, here the error message you put passwords do not you put there for CV password fine CV you can take. Okay, fine it is. Passwords don't match, you say. Not invalid. Passwords do not match.
Okay.
Here write control to validate and compare to validate you have to take. First of all, control to validate you take.
Control to validate.
Yes. You have the control to validate, you take. Here you take it as, where are the text boxes you haven't kept here in the left side?
What?
Are there not text boxes? User ID, first name, last name, those?
Yeah, these are text boxes.
Okay, then input.
These are text boxes.
Input only. Okay, but input you say this one, why they are not appearing? Then they should appear there. Just can you open the source? Just open the source here. Source, you take source.
Yeah, this is the text boxes, yeah?
No, it's not text boxes. You haven't taken any text boxes. Just you have taken input only. See, you have taken input. This should be ASP.NET controls. They can't be like that.
This one?
Yes, they are going to be in this ASP.NET text boxes. But you get HTML controls only. See there? They are nothing
Yeah,
but HTML. No, HTML controls there. Whatever you set are HTML controls.
This one?
Yes, all the things you have taken HTML controls. They are not user. I mean, they are not ASP.NET controls. Open the source.
Okay.
Go to the source once. In the source, you see here. This is what. Delete that. Try to put there ASP.NET text box.
Here?
There. Delete that. No, the delete totally. No, input ID you have to delete. Yes, put the ASP text box from the toolbox. From the toolbox, you just click 2 times on that. Go to toolbox.
Okay.
Because syntax errors you get if you try to do yourself. In the bottom you find. In the bottom you find text box.
Yeah. It's,
No. On the top itself you have normal controls only.
Yeah, this one here.
Scroll down a little bit. After table you find it.
Text box. I got it.
Yes. So put a name, proper name for that. That's what exactly user you kept something. You try to put that name.
Okay.
Text box when you remove here. User ID, txt user ID you put. Name for that you put txt user ID. Yes, user ID. Similarly, for all the things, put the text boxes.
Okay.
Right now, whatever you have, delete that and try to put a text box in that.
Okay.
Yes. For this, again, you put the user ID. The ID you need to put. This is what user first name, txt first name. Next one you take txt last name, that is. But you need to copy and paste it. Yes, that's better. Yes.
I just copy paste all first.
Yes. Yes, like
okay,
that. Now in this you need to change. This is what txt last name. Txt email next one. Try to put proper IDs in that.
Okay.
Txt age. Txt password, txt confirm password you can put. Second one, txt confirm password. Confirm. Okay, so txt captcha you put. Captcha. Okay, now come to very first control on the top. User ID not entered, you take. Click on that user ID. Now go to control to validate. You take control to validate here in the right side property. Yes, control to validate. Seen on the top, control to validate.
Yeah, here.
Click there. So what control it is going to be for you?
ID.
Txt user ID. Select it. Correct. Now similarly with the second one. Select it. What is that going to be? First name. First name.
Yep.
Okay. Then for email ID. Yes. Then for age, this is what? Txt age. Next for password, this is control to validate you have here. In this case, first of all, txt email, correct. Take it. Txt
No
email,
password.
No, take it. Txt email, txt password, correct. Txt password.
Yeah.
Okay, now here, compare, control to compare you take. On the top you have control to compare. That is going to be confirm password.
Yeah.
Txt
So
confirm
it's
password. That one. So you are comparing like that. So like this you are going to get the all validations. Like this you have kept. Now you need to work with the captcha. Now just try to run this form once. After this we go with the captcha. Try to run the form. It will show that one. So not.
sorry. I just used to.
Can now click on submit, just what happens, see?
It's
Nothing is
going.
working. You need to take script manager in this. Put the script manager, go to source, go to source here. In the no source I'm saying. Here in the form, after form tag, you need to drag and drop the script manager from the Ajax. Yes, save it now, try to run again. Still nothing is shown here. So why it is so? Hmm, just okay. Open the source here.
Sorry.
Open the source. Form you have taken. Are they part of form or not? Scroll down here. Have you kept them in the form or not? First of all, that is important. Scroll down completely. They are not part. Oh, they are part of form. That's correct only. So go to form again. On the top, you go to form. ID equal to night equal to server. It is like this. This is correct only. And why it's not showing for you anything? Okay. ASP text box you have taken like this. Is it running already? Once again, try to run this.
I'm sorry.
Can you submit?
Next this one.
No, it should give error message for you. Why it is not giving error
Yeah.
message? It should give some sort of error message for you. Once again, look into the form. Login form.aspx. Okay, open the source. Open the source. The source how it is taken. Let's see. ID button one you have taken. ID txt capture. Run it equal to server. Okay. Further go up in this. Where are the controls you have? Okay. Script manager also we are taking in this. And we take like this. Can you close application once and can you start again?
Sure. Close Visual Studio again.
Yes, close Visual Studio once again start it. Yes. View in browser. View in browser.
Just check.
Probably because of this. Without building you're trying to do it. That might have caused a nuisance. But still it should you should get message there. Properly why it's not firing. So right click on this. Right click on this again. Right click here. Try to render in browser. View in
Okay.
browser. See, already you have few Explorer. I mean, view in browser. Say now.
You need to different browser.
No, view in browser. Say
We have Google,
Chrome.
Firefox.
Try. No, try with Chrome.
Okay.
No, run this one.
Yeah. This Chrome is opening.
But nothing is happening in this. Something is happening here. Waiting for local host. Says.
Uh, this one.
So compare with the previous page. Go to the previous page and compare with that
Okay.
validation. Open the source. Open the source here. And in the source how it is see. Go to the headers on the top. Page you take. On the top you take. Yes, this is required. Script tag is required for you. Copy the script tag here. Script Ajax validation. This one in the bottom. In the title,
So
after title you have that. Copy
this
that.
one,
Yes. Copy and paste in the
Ajax,
login form.aspx.
Ajax, right?
Yes. Now come to the source. In the source you need to put it.
So after title, right?
After title.
After title.
Yes. After title you put.
Okay. Where my god title goes? My title is not there.
It is the title you haven't kept, but after title tag is available there. See. In the head you have title tag. Before style you have seen title. You haven't kept any title, but title is available.
Yeah.
Place there. Save it now and try to run once.
No.
It's not firing.
Um,
What is the problem?
um, um,
In the bottom you see code, any code changes exactly. It's anywhere any changes you have seen compared with the validation. Everything is fine. That is okay.
okay.
Fine. This is then when it is here. How it is different? That is only name Sandeep. It can be RB or RBF. It's only name. Required validator. It's only ID we are taking. Even message you should get like this on the top. On the screen you have to get messages like this. Once again
So
come to this one. This is user ID is not entered correct. This is the now try to render again. The message also must be coming for you there. Render again.
okay.
Right click and try to render. Initial message also you have to get. You are not getting those messages. So try to run.
Mm,
I mean close this. Try to run the other form there. What happens? See.
okay.
So many times you have opened window forms. The forms you have to close.
That one?
Now try to run the validation. How it looks. See. Run this one. It's already running. Stop first of all running from running. It is in the debug mode. Now try to run. View in browser usage just.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working fine. And why it does not work? Just see in that. Again come there and try to see where you are missing. Okay, come to this one login form. So see here why it does not work.
Uh, I think it's on the submit button.
Yes, click on that 2 times on the submit button. Click 2 times. Now try to run this. No, it's not working. It should come automatically in that.
Uh, I hope that this one here. Submit button, run server, click. That's fine.
Yes.
Compare with this.
One minute. Now come to the form, your login form, you come there. Come to login form, open that design. Here see, you have taken invalid email ID. Select this invalid email ID, select this control. Okay, so here, go to the properties of that. In the properties, have you taken this particular expression there? The expression is what for you? Here see.
Just try to fix it. Oops. Okay. Oh yes, this one. It's fine. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Scroll down here. Regular expression, something you have there. Expression to validate or validation expression, something you find. Scroll down. Scroll down in this. Here see. Validation expression. Click on that. Now take from here email ID. From the drop down list, you need to choose email ID. Internet email ID somewhere you have. No. It's available. Slowly you go through. Slowly. With the drop down list, slowly you go. You find internet email address. See. You have internet email address.
Okay.
Click on OK now. Similarly, all other things are they set properly. See there. Now run this once again. Try to show this. View in browser. Okay, now try to submit. Still some kind of errors are in that. Everything is not configured properly. Try to configure again that one. Every control should be configured properly. So enter age between 21 and 60 you take and try to see whether that is properly configured with the control or not.
Sorry?
Enter age between 21 and 60, 21 to 60, take that and try to see whether control is added to that or not. Control to validate.
Control.
TXT
Okay.
age. But type of data for this is what? Take the data type properly. What type of data this is you need to set here. Minimum maximum will be taken here. So type of data you have to take from this.
Yeah,
Okay.
type here.
Somewhere in the bottom you have type. Go to type here. It's not string. It is take as number. Here see. Type string you have. Take number.
Here?
Yes. Now from the right side. In the right side you have a window. With that you can take. Put it as number. See now you have from that integer you take. Integer. Yes. Try to see now in this. Now try to submit.
No.
Click on the first control. Now click on the first control. Yes, click in that. Now come to second control. It should show immediately error message for you. It's not showing any error message.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's saying. So required field validator is not matching properly for you in that. Required is not matching properly for you. So it should show error message for you. Yes. Open the form once again. Open the form. Now password.
Yeah, this is also working. This one is also working.
But first one also should work for you. User ID, password, with that it should show you error message.
I have a
Don't
question.
enter anything. Without entering, if you come into another control, it should give error message.
I have
Okay.
a question.
Waiting.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, Sandeep.
Does RV or RVF, how you put it, together? Does it
That is
matter?
only user IDs. They are variable names. Whatever you want to give, you can give. It's only convention. What I was saying is only convention, Sandeep.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
these
I
types
know.
of yes,
I know you're saying REV, RFV,
yes,
user ID. Does
yes,
that
yes.
matter usually how you put it?
See, this is required field validator. I have. For that, I am putting here RFV simply. Okay.
Okay.
So in the case of range expression, I put RE. Similar email ID. So that is a regular expression. So I may put REX. So only convention I follow something. I can understand easily for that purpose.
Okay.
It's up to your understanding. You can do it, but you should document that. Others, because your application will be read by many other people. When you work in a team, what happens? Many others they use that application, so they also should be understanding that easy. So
Okay.
for this, what happens before you start working with application, your solution architect or your company, the product owner. Owner means the person who is not investing money is not owner there. Person who is making product, who is in charge of total product is called as owner. You are an architect. You can be owner of the product there. Ownership means not only investing money here, your ideas, your contribution, all these also will be will make you an owner. So whenever the person is proposing this kind of solution, he has to give all that idea to you, how it must be made, what conventions you have to follow. Suppose you have validation controls, what the prefixes you have to use. You have text boxes, what prefixes you have to use. Like that they can be using it.
Okay.
So now try to run again this one.
Okay.
So without entering data into that, when you try to go through, so it should give error message to you.
Yeah, it's not.
So
But when we enter the data, then it's asking for that.
yes, yes, you enter in the first control, without entering that you come into next, automatically it should show the field requires data like that. When you submit also it
Yeah.
should show that message. So just work a
Yeah.
little bit on that, try to solve it. I mean, your evening time we are going to do with CAPTCHA. We work with the ASCX, one more thing is ASHX, on that we work.
Okay.
And along with that other data. Sandeep, please attend my evening session.
Okay. Is it tomorrow morning?
Yes, tomorrow
6
morning for
a.m.?
you. Yes, tomorrow morning for you, 6.
Okay. And I just wanted to make sure, is this the same link that
Yes.
we are using right now?
Till today we are going to use same link, but tomorrow it will be changing. I'll share the link with you.
Okay.
And
And also,
yesterday what happened? Little bit late I came because I had few issues with internet. I came late by the time you left.
oh, okay, because I had a class at that time, so I need to, I was gone for class. And also, did you get my email that I sent you?
When did you send? Yeah,
I
I have
just,
received. I have received that. Yes,
okay, okay, okay.
yes.
Just
I
tell,
mean,
just,
without hesitation, you normally in whatever way you're trying to grasp subject, understand subject, you do that way because everyone has his or her own way of learning things. You can continue
yeah,
with
yeah,
that. Huh? But whenever you have any
yeah.
doubts, any questions, please ask me freely. Even after the sessions are over, you can be in continuous touch with me. I mean, whenever you have any questions, you can ask without any hesitation. Please ask.
Okay. Is our training ended or this is
No, no, no,
what
no.
we are
Till
starting now?
10th we are continuing. Till 10th we are continuing. If required, after that further I can extend. No problem.
Okay, okay,
That's up to you. I mean, you may feel that how long it takes. So don't feel like that. Let it take time. No problem for me.
okay.
What do you say, Mansoor?
Sorry, what you said?
See, I mean, the training can be getting extended even after 10th also. If you need, I can extend that, I'm saying.
No problem. Yeah, that's fine.
That's what. When Mahmood is joining with you?
I don't know. I email twice, and I request them to come, but to the guest house because I'm in these days in the guest house. So, but he told me that he will come, but he don't give me the time frame.
Okay, okay. So we meet in the my evening time exactly at 6. Sometimes what happens? It may be getting delayed by 5 minutes. It may be something like 6:05, sometimes 6:07, 6:10. Please wait, Sandeep.
Okay, okay.
Because due
Yeah,
to some updations problem, my computer gets updated. All this is legal software. It gets
yeah,
updated. So due to that,
okay.
what happens? It gets delayed.
Yeah. I know. Last 2 days I waited for almost an hour, but the problem was the link was wrong, so
Yes,
that's
yes,
why.
yes, yes. Fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, Mansoor, further to try to work on this, try to solve the issue. We have little issue in this. What is the problem? Try to solve it.
Okay, I will try. Yeah, definitely.
And today we are going to do with the tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow we are going to work with CAPTCHA as well as with the control, user control, how to create. Then further with the other data aware controls we work.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.